Well, I thought we were, sloppy with our execution, really, most of the game. 17 turnovers. We normally do a better job of taking care of the ball. We really struggled to really get a rhythm offensively, and I thought our turnovers kept them in the game and basically playing at their tempo. Our defense, we stayed with it though. We stayed with it, and our defense showed up in the fourth quarter, holding them to 17 points. Enough to allow our offense to be able to put some points on the board. But it was a dogfight, and I'm happy that our guys stayed with it. They struggled to make shots all night long. You could see that they didn't have a rhythm. I thought Orlando did a good job of being aggressive, attacking. Offensively, defensively, they were pretty physical. They're long and big, and we struggled for 3 quarters to get a rhythm.
When you look at a guy like John Collins, who had 20+ point nights in a row, he had 13 rebounds tonight. How good is it to see a guy like JC starting the season this way and really putting that on the defensive side?
Well, it's good to see him get into a rhythm. He made some shots for us tonight. I thought he did a good job of defending tonight and rebounding. We need him to get on the glass and rebound the ball. 13 boards. I think he can be a double-double guy for us. And tonight, again, he showed up defensively on the boards, and offensively, he's had 2 really good games where he's been really efficient.
Coach Nate, talk about your second unit.
Yeah.
Holiday, Henry, they went out there with Big O and DeJounte, 17 for fourth quarter. It's a total for the fourth quarter.
They really, I thought, changed the rhythm again tonight. I thought in our first game against Houston, they came in and gave us some really good minutes. Tonight, they did the same thing in the first half and the second half. Coming in, pressuring, getting some stops offensively, scoring a little points, but really just changing the tempo of the game with their defense. And we were able to, get out in transition and get some easy baskets in that first half. And the same thing happened in the second half. I thought that unit really changed the game.
You warned us a bit about Orlando tonight in pregame. I mean, would you attribute that to what kind of slowed you guys down to start the game?
We didn't shoot the ball well. I thought early, the first and second quarter, that first half, we were settling for a lot of contested jump shots, and we didn't really have the ball movement that we were looking for. And when you're settling, they did a good job of keeping us in front, and we were taking tough contested shots, and we need to get more movement. We need a team like that. You got to move a big team like that from side to side and get the ball reversed and attack them when they get into their rotations. And we didn't do that. I thought we settled early, and second half we were able to force some turnovers, force some misses, and get ourselves out in transition. I think we only had 15 free throws tonight, and we want to be 25 plus free throws. So that just shows that we weren't aggressive attacking the basket.
26 assists by the end of the night, though, so there was some ball movement toward the end.
Yeah, well, we forced turnovers. We was able to force turnovers and get out in transition. And when you have numbers in situations like that, you need to convert on those. And I think we had a high percentage when we forced turnovers and was able to get out in transition.
Hey, Coach, what do you think about the team's tempo and
We're working on it. I think it really, we want our tempo to be able to establish tempo through our defense. If we can get stops and rebound the basketball, then we feel that we can get out and run and advance the ball, throw the ball ahead, and look to play that way. So we're continuing to work on an identity, and that's the style of play that we want, an up-tempo style of basketball. But we know that when the defense gets back, we have to execute. We have to be able to play in a half-court setting, and I thought our guys made that adjustment tonight, and we was able to execute against their defense and finish the game.
Any final questions for Nate? Thanks, Coach.
Going up next, 4-9 playing.
I mean, we just coming out flat. I mean, really, it's just offensively. We haven't got out to a good start. I mean, and I'm doing a bad job of making shots for my teammates to begin the games, and I'm having to get to a rhythm. And but it's not gonna be like that for long. So.
Trey, can you talk to us about what changed in that second half for you? As you mentioned, the first half, you did kind of struggle shooting, but especially in the third quarter, things seemed to really go for you. What changed?
Just focus on my shot, focus on bending my knees and looking at the rim and taking my time. I felt like I was rushing it a little bit and getting my shot off because they had a lot of length, and I really had enough time to take my time. So just slowed down. I watched a couple of clips of my misses in the first half, and I mean, I'm not gonna miss that many shots too many times. So I'm just gonna keep shooting it like I did in that third quarter. If I'm knocking a couple down, I can get into a rhythm.
Trey, coach said that he wanted you all to have at least 25 assists. What did you see in the pace of play tonight?
I mean, I think to begin the game, I think that's why we got out to a slow start. We were just playing too slow and kind of playing their speed. And so we picked it up and we were able to cut the lead down and also take the lead. And so really we just got to play with faster pace. I don't think we play with a fast pace all game.
Trey, on that sequence where Clay gets the steal and he gets it to you and you get it to DeAndre on the fast break, what's it like seeing DeAndre? You had that same high.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we're gonna need Dre's aggressiveness all year. It's great. I mean, what he's been bringing since preseason and training camp. You can tell like he's just not necessarily. I mean, he's added a couple of things, but he's just gotten so much better than what he's already great at. I mean, defending and his mid range and his shooting. He's just gotten a lot better, and I'm glad it's showing.
For the third quarter, hit that 3-point, raise your hand to everything. I feel the coach was proud for a minute to finally get that shot to go on.
Yeah, it felt great. I mean, for me, all it takes is one shot to go in for me to hit a couple more. And so I was just thanking my grandpa for letting that shot go in. So I just needed one, and I was able to string a couple. I was still off a little bit in that second half, but I mean, I'm glad we're able to learn off these wins.
A couple of days ago, Nate said that you and John and Dejounte were chosen as the captains for the season. I was wondering what that honor meant to you and how you feel that role.
I mean, I try to every day be a captain, whether my teammates think I am or not. I'm glad they think I am, but I try to come in every day and just try to lead by example like I've always have, and every day try to grow and learn my teammates and try to grow vocally as a leader, and so I'm glad they believe I'm one of the captains, and I just try to go out there and be myself and try to lead my team as best as I can.
Last one from Trey.
Trey, can you talk about the performance of John Collins in these last two games? Like he's got a monster offensively as well as rebounding. Can you talk to us about what you've seen from him?
Yeah, I mean, he's been playing great. I mean, that's the thing about John. I mean, it's the same way. You see the couple go in, he's able to string together a couple more shots. And so he's been able to see the ball go in, and it's been great for our team because we needed it. And his energy on the rebounding, defensive glass, like we're going to need that all year. So I'm glad it's shown through 2 games, but I know he can do it all year for us too. So I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Sounds cool.
JC, just starting off the season, though, we have 220+ point games, 13 rebounds tonight. What's working for you so far?
I mean, the first things is, my teammates, coach, they're like doing an amazing job trying to help me out in the offense. Guys finding me. And I mean, the second thing is, I've been working all summer, trying to just improve my game in all areas and really just trying to relax and rely on the work, that I put in. And like I said, not think too much. And I feel like that's helped me out a lot.
13 rebounds for you. I know Nate put a big emphasis on defense heading into this season. Is how do you see yourself, kind of help the team on the defensive side? Defense kept doing it until the offense got going.
Great group job. DJ, CCO, as well as myself, really got in there on the boards. Coach tells me all the time he wants me to be a double guy. So, not an easy thing, right? Obviously, I feel like I have the ability to do so, done so. But he just wants me to he wants to see me do it again, do it more, every night. So trying to step up to the challenge a little bit and do what I can.
I think like Orlando their line was just a little bit, tough to get through. What were they doing that made it difficult for you guys to knock those shots down and get inside the paint?
Well, they're a young team. They got a lot of energy. As you said, they have a lot of length. You know what I mean? When you got Wendell Carter, Paolo, two guys that are the tallest, right? But then that bench of Bobo and Mo Bamba, you know what I'm saying? So, as well as their wings and just the way they play the game, just, not a team that's just going to lay down. So, I feel like first half was a little tough, but we just figured it out, stuck strong and figured out how to win the game down the stretch.
You get a chance to go coach the ball, so you have how does that feel?
No, yeah, I forgot about that play. It feels good. That's part of the work that goes in. You know what I mean? They're part of what I've been working on this summer, just trying to be able to do a little bit of everything. So that felt great. Felt like it gave the team a little bit of juice. I wasn't even necessarily really trying to do that, but coaching is encouraging me to take the ball out, off the break and do that when it's necessary. So hopefully we all can see a little bit more of that. So I'm happy.
Ventura had a historic debut for Ricky his first time. You all kept him in check. He being the primary defender. What did you see in him that allowed that to happen?
Yeah, man, the kid's a really good player. I felt like he deserved to be so number 1 overall pick. So, definitely watching film, his mid-range game, his handle, good feel for the game. So didn't want to take him lightly, although he's a rook or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The kid can hoop. So, just not taking him lightly or for granted, respecting him and going at him like I would anybody else. So that was the mindset. Group defense on everybody, but just lock in and stay with your matchup.
The second unit has kind of been a stabilizing force in these first 2 games. What have you seen from them that has made them so bad?
Yeah, so it's a whole cohesive unit. JJ has got a little pop athleticism. The Holiday brothers, Drew, Aaron, and Jess, they bring a lot of spark. Would be just with his 3-point shot. Aaron can do a bit of everything. He likes picking up full, playing defense, and we love that. Has been taking another step as we like. And I think I'm forgetting one person that signed off the bench. But, everybody is doing well. I feel like coach is figuring out the lineups and, staggering everybody the right way. And I feel like we're just, trying to find a flow, and it's happening well. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Is Riley from the Boondocks? Thank you. I got Huey too. I just, trying to cheat.